Without further ado, I want to bring up Melissa. I know she's a little nervous. It's okay. It's okay.
Give her a hand, guys. Give her a hand.
Yeah.
Woo. You're on mute.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been in the medical field since
You gotta hold that up.
2002. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, and I've had some single family experience prior to joining Lifestyles, but I just kind of wanted to really get hardcore in the game of Lifestyles and build up my portfolio and move forward and get out of the healthcare field because it is taxing.
So you came in 2020, and her amazing friend. Who was your amazing friend?
Nicole Lillistrand.
Nicole. Most of you guys should know Nicole. She's one of the single family mentors as well. And so we can go to the next one. Yeah. And so why did you join?
Adrian?
Oh,
Adrian, can you have her speak up and hold that mic just a little closer?
Yeah, they're online listening, so they need you. You can do your rap mic. Yeah.
Talk loud like Adrian.
All right. So basically, why did you join Lifestyles?
I just wanted to be able to join a good group of people that had opportunities for networking and just investing in my future and investing in my family's future and just making a better life. Getting my time back, essentially.
Yeah. So this is the project that the house she worked on, and you can see some of the before and after pictures. We'll get into finishing touches. We'll get into them later. But tell us a little bit about your experience working with your GC for us going from this transition before to after. Tell us a little bit about it.
So I worked with Blake Finishing Touches prior to this property. He did an excellent job then, so I picked him for this property as well. He has a set routine and it's very organized, and you walk through the property before rehab even starts and kind of go through about what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, what's better for the property as an investment. This was originally a 2-bed, 1-bath, and we were able to convert it over into a 2-bath, a 3-bedroom property. But go ahead.
And so I was talking with Blake earlier, and he was telling us about some of the things you did to the property, and he was so happy because you were like a textbook. What's your textbook member or textbook whatever client or customer? Yeah, thank you, Blake. But anyway, but what he really liked about you was you came in, you got you for us like you picked a GC and you came in like you say you did the walkthrough, and then you trusted the process. You know what I mean? You didn't necessarily go and basically for us like you understood. He said he'll do it. He did it. You and check. You checked and verified, but you know what I'm saying? It was just the process. You made it very easy for him just to do his job and give you the right. I guess just being able to let him do what he specializes in. Right?
Yep, exactly.
He actually told us you showed up and said, "You figure it out." Did you really tell him you figure it out?
Well, they say these properties all the time, whereas I've only seen a couple here and there, so they know what's best and what the process is, and I trust his decisions and instincts, and he runs it by me, and okay, yeah, we're on board, the numbers look good, well, let's do this.
That's a great answer.
Did exactly what we taught you to teach,
Yeah.
to do. Okay, that's exactly what
Perfect.
we teach. Who
And
likes that idea of being an investor like that? You just say, do it, and they do it. You like that? Yeah. Be like Melissa.
Did Blake ask you to come with a hammer?
No, I did mow the backyard because
Okay.
it had gotten so tall because it rained so much in March. So,
Yeah.
but besides that,
Other than that,
Blake took care of pretty much everything.
I guess that's okay. More in a yard. Okay. So that's a pretty cool experience. Let's get into these numbers. And so you want to talk about it? You want me to? Or
Oh, you can go ahead.
Well, so after repair value, so it's going to be worth about $250. Purchase price was $95. Rehab was $96. And I know some of you guys are new, like that's a high price, but usually, we're seeing probably average 70s or so in this area. It's just, if you have an older house, something like that, you may see higher numbers versus a newer house. And you'll learn more about that this weekend. Other cost was $20,000. So equity capture is a huge $39,000. Cash out of pocket was around 20. Rent is going to be $1,800, 21 a year, and cash flow was about 150. And cash on cash returns 9%. And the great thing about this deal is the return on equity capture is 195%. Who would wish they had bought this house? So this is what we do. I mean, all day long. This is how you build wealth, guys. For it's like finding a little pocket deal and going in, trusting the process, getting in there and buying it, and then you look up, you made a little, start building your wealth. Little steps like this. Let's see. So how has your life changed? And I know this is kind of early in the process for us, like starting with the single family side, but you talk about maybe what you learned or whatever.
Just basically joining LU, it opened up networking. You meet different people, you have other investment opportunities, and kind of open the door to things that you didn't know about before or didn't have access to before. And that's what LU is. It's a big umbrella, big networking group. And there's some amazing people here that you can learn from and just progress further in life. And yeah.
So I remember the first time I met you, and it's just so amazing how, because normally your husband, he comes, and y'all probably know him. He's the guy with the beard, but
Great guy.
yeah, it's just so funny and amazing how you meet, you talk to people, and I imagine your first time seeing me, you're probably like, is this, because you don't know it works, and you're wondering how it works and everything. But it's just so amazing when you guys get into a deal, and then you're on stage being able to share that experience that you had. That's what's amazing, man. So yeah, kudos for you. What's next? What's next for you guys?
We're just going to continue getting into some more single-family properties because I want to continue building up some equity, and then eventually either become a lead or IRO in a multifamily property, and just keep building up my portfolio and eventually retire, both of us.
Yeah, and so that sounds like a great plan. Let me see. We can talk about who was on your team. So we got Amp Lending. Did he leave? Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Searchers Capital, Greenworks, Finishing Touches, and Integrity. All right. So, what's the next thing?
How'd you find all these people?
LU, networking, talking with other single-family investors, talking with other people. Hey, who did you work with? What was your experience? How did you like this? And, going from there, kind of word of mouth, and then reaching out to the mentors and getting their guidance and what the best protocol practice is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the way the members that I know that have the major success are the ones, like I say, that show up at the events. They're at the case studies, they're at the 2 days, they're at the road trips. Because the people that you need to talk to a lot of times are in the room, and it just you probably feel more comfortable. I'm sure some people probably feel more comfortable. And I'm saying for us like if you're in person and meet them in person, because I know sometimes it could be hard making that cold call in a sense, But you introduce yourself, and then you realize, hey man, you can build your team. And the ones that I see that build their team, like we teach you, and actually do it, and you're ready when the opportunity strikes, like the realtors, well, I'm probably getting ahead of myself, but the ones that prepared are usually the ones that's successful. And I've seen it so many times. The ones that like come around, like you say, network and prepare, get, do what we tell you to do. They're usually successful, guys. So I can't say that enough. Any questions? Or?
Let's take questions. Unless
Anybody,
you guys
did you have anything else? No. Okay. No? I had to get her up here, man. She's probably a little nervous, but it's okay. Yes, sir.
Looks like a big lawn. Do you have a riding lawnmower?
Looks like a big lawn. Do you have a riding lawnmower?
I borrowed a friend's riding lawnmower. I started out with a single in the front yard. That was fine, but I'm like, no, this is too big of a yard.
Well, I can run it. How long did the rehab take?
We initially projected about 2 months, but you always kind of may run into some hiccups, delays, either getting product in or scheduling and stuff like that. But we were done about a couple weeks ago, and now I'm about ready to get a renter in there and get it taken care of, and then I'll hold it for till next February, March, and think about selling it and do a 1031 exchange and take that equity and move it into another property.
She probably just said a whole lot that some people don't understand. But basically, she's saying that a certain period, she's going to hold it for a certain period of time. She'll sell it, and to keep from paying taxes, you'll learn about the 1031 exchange and all that stuff this weekend if you come out. But that's pretty much the gist of what she's saying.
Who likes paying taxes? Anybody like paying taxes? She doesn't either. We'll teach you how to defer taxes to a later date, and hopefully you can defer them and die first, and then you don't ever have to pay them.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So we teach you to die first. Okay.
Not right away.
Yeah.
I didn't say right away.
Anybody else? Any online questions?
Any questions online, gentlemen?
Maybe we just did that great of job.
We do have one
Yes.
question
No
right
questions.
here. Yes, ma'am?
No question?
We got one right here in the room.
Okay.
Okay, so could you let the new people know how you can get properties emailed to you?
Okay, so first you have to become a member.
So, hold on. The question for the folks online was, how do you get properties emailed to you? Is this how you found this one? Was an email blast?
Yes,
Okay.
it was an email blast.
And you've heard the name Danny, but you didn't buy from Danny. You bought from
I've emailed Danny before, but I went through Sydney for this
Sydney.
particular property.
So Danny didn't come through for you.
Sydney came through, though.
Sydney. Good. Sydney came through for you. So how did you receive this property
So-
as an opportunity?
We get email blast, single family properties, multifamily properties, and it's basically a first come, first served basis for most of the times. You'll get email about this particular property, kind of review and ask, hey, I want more information about this property. Then the realtor will send over images or pricing of that property and the specs. You look over. If you're interested, you grab and jump on it. Tell them, hey, I want that property. I'm interested. And then if you're the first one that puts out an offer or request, then you've got it, and you start moving fast, and it moves fast. We close within 14 days
It's
of
quick.
me doing that email.
Let me help you not to be scared, though. So basically, and that's why I was saying for us, like building your team, because I'm serious, you guys. You don't have time to get ready once that, you know what I'm saying, you find a property. I mean, we get, every now and then, we try to prevent this, but you have some people, hey, I got the property, what now? Thinking, dude, come on now. You got to build your team and be ready, because like I said, when it happens fast. And so if you're the most qualified person, you can get that deal, because they don't have time to wait for you to, I got to get a loan, see if I can get a loan. We don't have time for that. You got to move. If you're qualified, you can do it. Hey, let's go get this property, make it happen. And she was ready. You had your team ready, and you were ready to go.
If you're interested in doing single family or multifamily, you follow LU's system like to the T. You get things set in place so that you can just initiate and get it done.
And like I said, you got the support. The biggest thing I think is having the support. Anytime she needed to reach out to us.
Yep, I was able to send you an email, call you.
Not just me, but it's three of us. Me,
group.
Brandon, and Nicole. So anytime she needed, something, we were here for her. So you can have that support. So, all right. Any more questions, or are we good?
Well, let's give her a hand.
Hey.
Melissa, thank you so much.